we're talking about how to implement how to implement business glossaries, and we deep dive into why is it difficult to get to through the initial phase of even getting the initial list, or it's not initial, of the list that you have, all the business terms you have in your organization across all of your reporting, all of your reports, and all of your reporting tools. And when we talked with the crowd, we asked why is it so complicated? And I'm sure that this is very familiar. It turns out that this process is completely manual, and most organizations have anywhere between 4 to 6 different reporting tools. So sometimes, just to get to the point, when you're at the core of the governance project, and the core of the governance project is not to manually map all the business terms. The core of the governance project is to apply logic on that, is to do stewardship, is to collaborate around it and decide what's right to the business. But in order to get that, you have to invest hundreds, if not thousands of hours in mapping the existing business terms that you have. And what we ask the audience is, what if we can avoid it? What if we can jump ahead and start our governance project at the point that everything, the existing situation, is mapped? So we have visibility into our environment instantaneously. And we believe this is something that is absolutely achievable. And in general, the way to achieve it, you basically need to automate 3 different capabilities. The first one is automatically extract and centralize all the metadata from across all of your environment, regardless of the layers, the logical layer, the physical layer, if we're talking reportings, physical, semantic, and presentation layer, or if we're talking ETLs, if we're talking databases, everything needs to be extracted. The second thing, extracting metadata for itself is great, and it's a huge improvement from what we've been able to do over the last couple of years. So if we can do it for many systems, that's amazing, but it's not enough. What we need to do is to apply algorithm and machine learning to make sense out of it. So we need to be able to look at this metadata and analyze it so it can help us answer different questions very quickly. So for example, if I want to track my data, I want to be able to see it in a lineage format. And if I want to locate a specific formula or calculation, or for PII reason, a specific data item, I want to be able to search it. So data analysis is critical, and this is what the new innovation is all about. And lastly, and I think it's a full suite together, and least but not least important, is the ability to take the same analyzed metadata and push it into different systems to address business users' needs. So sometimes I might want to see the same analyzed metadata within Octopi, for example, and sometimes I want to see it within my data catalog, because my governance people need to be able to see it for audit capabilities. So if you automate all of these 3 capabilities, the extraction and centralization of all the metadata to get you visibility, the analysis of it to make sense of it, and the ability to inject it in different perspectives, that will get you a long way.